Alright, we're going to go over what has sold over the last 2 weeks, and it was not a ton of stuff, especially the last weekend. It was absolutely horrible, but the week before it was pretty good. So it was during the week too, just pretty much last week it was, the last week it's been horrible for sales, but the week before was okay. So we're going to start off with this pair of Hey Dudes. The patriotic American flags, size 11. Only got one of those left. $54.99 on those. Next is this Wagner Control Stainer 150. Sold that for $20 free ship. Next was this New York State EMT D for $4.99. Next was this Grinch Max little blow mold outdoor Christmas decoration. Sold this out on offer, $71.99 free ship, and it went to New York. It was going downstate, and it, after shipping fees and cost of goods, I made $2 on this. So I ended up pulling this listing down. As you can see, I had two other ones, but just the box. This is pretty big. It doesn't weigh a lot. It was just such a big box. It's just not really going to be worth it to ship them. So I'll just sell them at like retail, I guess, next year. Or even at like 30 or whatever, 20 even, just to get rid of them, because is not going to be a good idea. Next was a Toro 60 volt the 51830 trimmers, and as you can see, I'm now sold out of those. This one probably sold out on offer or something. I don't think I sold it at full price. So 100 something bucks on this. Next was this OT Go Fire, $4.99. Another pair of Hey Dude patriotic one, this time in size 10. Sold out of all of those, $54.99. And I kind of actually wish I picked up more, because these sold pretty quick. Not a ton of money having to pay up for these at $25, but I still made like probably on average 10 bucks a piece. So I probably should have picked up some more of these. Next was this Target little basket, 30 bucks free ship on that. Next was this Netgear AX 1800 Wi-Fi router, 30 bucks on that. This came from the electronics box. Next was this Playboy magazine from 2016, January and February, $13 free ship on that. This one I ended up having two of from all those magazines that I got, so I just finally got around to listing this one separately. Next was this LSU Tigers visor, 10 bucks plus 5 ship on that. Had this for quite a bit, November of 23. But made a couple bucks on it. It was brand new, which is why I picked it up from Goodwill for probably $3. Next was this University of Alaska security patch, $3.99. As you can see, it's in rough shape. Next was this Dungeons and Dragons Crocs giblets charms 6-pack, $14.99 free ship on this. And this I took down at one point and relisted it back in January, and it now has finally sold. And I paid like it was like $3.50 for these. I did find it on my Google sheet. Next was this Aris surfboard Wi-Fi modem, 25 bucks free ship on that. Next was this Mary-Kate and Ashley doll. It was a Walmart exclusive back in 2001. Sold that for 20 free ship. And this came on the shoe pallet for some reason. And it probably would have been worth a bit more, but it's kind of hard to tell in the photos. The plastic on it was destroyed. You can kind of see right there. And it looks worse when I went to go send it out from the box that it was in. From when I took it to storage, it looks worse. So hopefully it's not going to be a issue. But I did have someone offer me $10. $10 and it's free ship, so I didn't even counter back or anything. I just ignored them because that's definitely not happening. $10 free ship. And then next is from over the weekend, the last Toro 60 volt sold, and actually sold it at full price, which was nice, 170 bucks. But it's going to Arizona, so it's costing $30 to ship. But I'm still making about 120 bucks, I think, on it. I just did numbers on it, and I'm down to 2 trimmers left, 2 of the lower end trimmers, and then I'm out of Toro, which will be nice. Other than the fact I'm only gonna make maybe 500-600 bucks on this pallet, and I paid $3,100 for it, and that was last year, so that was not worth it. But I will be glad to get rid of them and be done with them. And then next was this Interpret Life Blow replacement cartridges. Sold it for $22.99 free ship. I got these at Walmart on clearance. There was actually 4 of them originally, and I originally sold this as a 4-pack, and it ended up getting returned to me, and it wasn't a return through eBay or anything. The lady just sent it back to me with a note saying that they were the wrong ones, and of course one of the boxes had been opened and one of the packs was missing. I ended up just throwing that one out and gave her a full refund, which I really shouldn't have done, especially considering the return was not through eBay, and one of the products was damaged. Should have took off the 3 or 4 bucks, actually 3 or 4 bucks plus shipping for the refund, or just not refunded her at all because it wasn't through eBay. But anyways, I know I lost money on this once you take into account what the 4th pack cost and then the shipping the first time. So these weren't really that good of a buy the first time, but definitely not after being returned. Probably should have just passed on them, but it is what it is. I bought them. So switching over to the other account, we have sold quite a bit of patches, mostly the same 4 things, but starting off with this Miami, Florida at $5.99, this Knoxville Police at $4.99, this San Antonio at $6.99. It was the other one that I had. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. Back to Miami, Washington D.C. at $4.99. This Alaska State Troopers Tactical Diving Unit at $5.99. That was about the only thing different. And then back to Miami, I sold 2 of them, and that was last week. I gotta remember to drop them in the mailbox. And there was another guy who had messaged me about what would the shipping cost on 3 of them. And then when I saw this 2 come in, I thought that was him. But no, it was just asking a question about the shipping and then never buying. Because he wanted to know what the shipping would be if he bought 3 of them, and I told him it would be $1. I think originally on these I had it as it would charge shipping each time, which really is not necessary. They're all the same. You know, I can shove 2 of them in there for the price of 1. 2 of them in there is under 1 ounce. So there's no need to do that. So that's why I ended up I changed it specifically for him. And then of course never bought. So that's always nice. So that is it. Oh, it's not it. Kohls 50% off clearance started Friday, and I did finally get to go in person to a store and picked up some good stuff, so I'll roll that footage after this. And I did order some stuff online that'll be coming in the next couple of days. So other than that, we'll see you guys next week. And for a while here, these are going to be the only videos uploaded. These what solds. I'm out of dumpster dive and scrap footage after that last scrap run, and we are planning on getting the house listed next week. Next week is when we plan on actually putting the house on the market, so it will still be another probably 2 or 3 months at least of not being able to go out diving, so you'll just have to bear with me for the next couple of months. Hopefully by like the start of summer we'll be up and running. So we'll roll that Kohls footage, and then I'll see you guys next week. Alright, so this is my haul from the Kohls extra 50% off clearance event. in store. So this is, I only went to one, but it was fairly loaded. So I think I did good and will do good on these. So I got the stack of these A6 Gel Venture 9s, different sizes 8, 11.5, 9, and 10. So you can see extra 50% off of the 52. All those are $52. I think these will go for, I think it was like 60. That's what these go for. Next was these Nike Court Vision 9.5. Like I said, these were a little more expensive, $30. I think it was like 70 on these. So I'm just spitballing off of the top of my head from what I remember, from when I looked them up. Next was this stack of Converses. Although I've yet to actually, I've gotten a few from other sales, and I haven't sold any, but I know a lot of people do good with Converses, so I kind of was just grabbing any of the ones I saw. So as you can see, I got all sorts of different ones. Kind of have to look at them. So that there are these. These ranged 45, 49, 42, 45, 49. So between like 20 $25 a piece. Next was these 3 different Columbia boots. Hopefully I can sell these right now, even though we're at the end of winter. I think I'll have to wait till fourth quarter to sell these, but 2 size 8s and a size 9. They're all 42, so again, half off of that. And then next was all these Under Armour slides. And these were half off of $14.30. These are cheaper ones, 22 MSRP, but still go for like $25. When I originally saw these, I thought these were a different pair that was clearance for 28, so it would have been 14. But no, they're different. I had to look up the style code. But these should still be pretty good at 25. Like I said, at like 25, 20, 25. So not the greatest on these. And these are, like I said, they're different sizes. I'll have to look at them. The next was some Hallmark ornaments. These are not going to be like the biggest money makers, but I should still make a couple bucks a piece. So I got 2 of these 68 Corvettes. One of these Fortnite vans. My mom got the other one, and then I found that one afterwards. Then there's these airplanes. These are not as good, but those should be. All these are like $15 a piece free ship, or like about $15 free ship. So I'll make like $3-4 on each of them. And I got 2 of these 2024 for baby's first Christmas. I only got 2 of them. I think there was more, but these were a little hesitant on. So, but all in, saved $865. I got $27 in Kohls cash, and then the $827 I think might be from online. So spent $400, and I don't know what the $475 sales tax is. I don't why it's $475 and not $875. So, anyways, that's the haul.